Dear Mr. Trump, the 31st of October 2019 by Anna von Reitz. You aren't a stupid man, so I can only assume that you are getting bad legal advice. Please bear in mind that the actual government of this country deals in what is lawful, not in what is legal, and that all the bar attorneys in the world are incompetent to advise you about actual law. Strange, but true. The power holder office, the actual presidency, is President of the United States of America, not President of the United States of America, and not President of the United States. You need to declare your political status as a native New Yorker and enter into the power holder office, retain your territorial office as Commander-in-Chief, and retain your municipal office as President of the United States. Once you enter upon the actual office of President of the United States of America, you will be functioning as the employer of both the territorial and the municipal government entities, a position that will allow you to sever their contracts and bring them, howling, yes, but back into line. Please also inform Pope Francis and the United Nations that the municipal civil, as in federal civil service, United States government has never had any authority or ability to transfer our states, our state offices, or our state laws to United Nations control per their International Organizations Immunity Act 1976. It was and it is null and void from inception. Read that, the Pope can't sponsor a civil war on our shores between the territorial and municipal governments, because he owns both, and he can't propose a civil war on our shores using the UN, either, because he owns all those franchise governments, too, and also because the municipal government has no authority beyond the limited powers granted to it. They were self-evidently and fraudulently offering to trade on what was never theirs. All this chicanery revolves around the fact that he, Francis, and the Roman Curia, are trying to avoid their obligation to liquidate their corporations for criminal activity. Their corporations are allowed to exist for any lawful purpose, not for any legal purpose. This again underlines why it is important for you to learn the difference between what is lawful and what is legal. We now have 39 states properly constituted and are closing fast. We know where the bodies are buried and we know how to play crack the whip on Congress. We also have the only proper and fully documented claim to all American assets that have been unlawfully, illegally, and immorally put at risk. Don't put up with the sideshow in D.C. Reclaim your proper political status as a New Yorker, enter the power holder office, retain the office of Commander-in-Chief, retain the office of President of the United States, and tell them all how high to jump.